Have I tried simply asking politely? Yes, but this guy will not respond to being polite. He is very rude. Have you seen his text? He's like very rude to you. All the Kokiri are so nice, except for Mido and Guard Guy. There we go. And we're out. And it's a best sub 1 minute. Assert myself as an alpha. That's exactly what I'm doing with the rock. I'm throwing a rock on him to display superiority. I'm telling him if he doesn't move, I will bash his head with a rock. Intimidation 100. Am I hyped for Coco Dive? I'm so hyped for Coco Dive, dude. Yeah, only a 57 on escape. A party foul, haha. Wow. Am I getting the talking flower? Like the official talking flower Nintendo's selling from Mario Wonder? No. I hate that guy. Based. No, I'm not getting the Ocarina of Time Lego set either. Oh, you know what I might get? I was looking into monitor stuff again because of the whole switching off CRT thing. I might want to get a 240Hz OLED. So I've been looking into them because honestly, okay, so since switching off CRT to monitor, honestly, it kind of feels better at this point. I mean, it might just be because I'm getting used to it. Really? This one? But, dude, I think I kind of like monitor. It honestly looks a lot better. I mean, I still need... Still only because of RetroTink and stuff. But anyway, I was talking about 240Hz because the one thing I don't have on this is BFI, because I have an LCD that does not play nice with BFI. And so I might get a 240Hz OLED, and then I'll be able to pretty much truly have CRT experience. Because I was looking up stuff, and apparently 240Hz with BFI is like basically better than CRT. Anyone with experience or knowledge know how true that is? If 240Hz BFI is either the same or better than CRT. Don't know anything? Okay, very cool. I thought you guys were the tech nerds. I know, 240 Hertz is not the best in the business, but I just don't think I need anything higher than that. Especially because it's the highest that RetroTink does. RetroTink does 240 Hertz, 1080p. Oh my god, come on. So, like, for the purpose of simulating CRT, I don't think any higher is gonna do me any good. Okay, that's not 5. But yeah, I think 240 Hertz OLED's probably what I've been kind of wanting an OLED because they seem very nice. Okay, nice. That was a quick 6. So I want to do a little bit more research, make sure it's what I want before I actually commit, but it's looking nice. Because I'm already feeling like this almost feels better, like as good as CRT, and I feel like with that, it's gonna be basically better. There are 600 Hertz, yeah, there's 600 Hertz monitors, and there's like 1,000 Hertz, I think I saw. I mean, it's like ridiculously expensive, but yeah, the refresh rates are getting crazy. Like, far past the point of what's necessary for 99% of people. Oh, is it? Did I grab the stick pot? No, I didn't grab the stick pot. No, I definitely didn't. You're wrong. He's really high up. Okay. I was worried the backup might be a bit awkward with him so high up, but it still works out. Recently adopted a foster kitty and she loves watching my VODs. Nice. Shoutouts to your cat Dee Dee. Yeah, I have heard. Cats seem to like my stream very much. That's very interesting. I did not PB yesterday. I choked. Your cats hate watching me. Oh my god. The closest thing to being skipped right now is Zelda's letter, because we only get it because it's force given to you when you're getting Lullaby. There's technically a way to wrong warp to getting Lullaby without letter, but right now we can't really do it. So things would need to be found to make that workable into the route. Other than that, it'd be hard to imagine anything skipped without brand new tech. Because I think the only other items that are not strictly required are Ocarina, Bombchus, and kind of Master Sword, and I guess Light Medallion. Because like most of the items are strictly required because 8 of them are dungeon reward. Well, I guess 9. No, I guess no. MST could not skip Light Medallion. All dungeons could skip Light Medallion, but not MST. And then three items, Boomerang, Mirror Shield, Hammer, are required for bosses. And then, really, 6 items are required for Light Arrows, which is Light Arrows, Bow, Quiver, Zelda's Letter, Zelda's Lullaby, Magic. I mean, Letter's like a maybe skippable. And then, like, if we could get Quiver without Bow, or if we could somehow change our ammo count for Bow without a Quiver, those would work. Oh yeah, I guess you get Master Sword for Ganon. Yeah, I guess, and MST does require beating Ganon and not skipping it. So yeah, I guess Master Sword's not skippable. So like, the only real like non-strictly required items are Bombchus, Ocarina, Zelda's Letter, and then kind of Bow, Quiver with Asterisk. Wait for the guard. The turning looks entirely random. It's for getting an angle. I need a really precise angle for that. And I don't really have many good tools for getting a good angle. And the best thing we can do is spin, because spinning is not... Each increment of a spin is... each ESS turn increment is not a perfect fraction of a circle. So like, you spin over and over, you will get a different... You will continually get a different angle. So you could use that to get almost any angle. Technically, any angle of a multiple of 2. Hate failing this. It's annoying. There we go. I actually don't trust that. Forgot to pick up ice arrows. Oh no. I really need ice arrows in my low percent run. Yeah, same Chris Link. It's waste 2 chews to get 5, so it's only 3 total. I mean, it could almost be 1 if we could actually kill the Dinophos. I think I went kind of low there. I shouldn't even lose time. How often do I dream of Zelda? Very rarely, actually. Yeah, hammer does kill them. How often do I remember dreams in general? Not super often, but like sometimes. It's usually like being at a GDQ and being late for my run, or forgetting how to, or having to run a game I've never ran before or something. Yeah, the speedrunner version of the school dreams, exactly. Just sitting here. You know what's annoying about this section? Is I have to sit there for like 45 seconds doing nothing, and then I have to close one text box, and then I have to sit there for another 30 seconds doing nothing. So instead of having a nice little entire break, I have to press A once in the middle of that. It's not a time save that's required. Well, technically it's kind of a time save. I mean, there's an alternate method that's much slower. Yeah, there's an alternate method that requires a ton of pause buffering. So I guess there's a time saver over that. Yeah, dude, I could use that as a RuneScape break if it wasn't for that one text box. But I guess because of that one text box, it means I could never play RuneScape. Oh, good split. I should do one dive attempts. No. Also, it lags. I don't want to lose time to lag. If I see a good rupee pattern, maybe. Also, actually, I couldn't even do a jump slash, so I'd have to do true one dive. Are you allowed to use a turbo controller? We have a long list of controller rules. I believe turbo specifically is not allowed. Yeah, we definitely ban turbo. So no. How to play GameCube controller on N64? There are adapters you can get. Simple little adapter, I just plug the controller in, and the adapter plugs into the N64. OT does pull inputs at 60 FPS. Even if the gameplay is 20, it is pulling at 60. And there are cases where it actually does make a difference. If you, for timer, like, when a timer expires and the text box comes up saying like the timer expired, you can delay it by mashing 30 hertz. Well, I think it doesn't technically need to be 30. I think it could still technically be 20 hertz, but it needs to be once every frame. So like the increased polling rate does still matter. Dude, if the game still pulled inputs at 20 FPS, when the game already has this much input delay, oh my god, that'd actually be so bad. No. 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 Dude. Okay, nice. I got it. Yeah, it's weird that they don't make a sound when they die from Rudo. At least from, I guess, from right there, it seems like they only don't make a sound if they die from Rudo at full health, which is really strange. They're weird. Don't want lag frames, wasting time doing Rudo. Yes. Yeah, I'll accept Twin Rova lag because it's cool and funny. Nice. Almost went out to the Rose River for no reason. Why do I need the jewels in low percent? This is specifically low percent MST, Medallions, Stones, Trials. So I have to still complete all the dungeons, beat Ganon's Castle Trials, while also getting low percent. Bad angle. What? Why is my angle getting messed up? Hello? Okay. I think Child is the more precise clip there. That was almost an early side hop, but it works. Alright, now the fun part. Nice side hop. Saves like half a second. Saving before taking damage wouldn't really matter, because if I reset, I'd be at full health again anyway. I guess I could do it after unlocking the door. It'd save like half a second if I had to reset. But that's not really the purpose of saving anyways. It's not that big of a deal. Really? This jump is stupid. I can save here. Why does the ledge grab fail so much? It's because the collision is really weird. It's like it goes much lower than you think, but also not as I don't know how to describe it. If I show it with collision view, it kind of makes sense. Yeah, wonky collision. That's all you need to know. Okay, I think he's flying the other way. Alright, could be worse. This backup after dying is not that bad. The reason to use N64 1.0 is in Ganon's castle, we need to do a glitch to light torches that only works on 1.0. Thanks, Reset Gus. Yeah, not even 1.1. It's QPA. Empty jump slash QPA specifically. There is a version of QPA that works on any version, but it involves decky sticks, and this run skips decky sticks. So, not available. 1.0 WVC is not allowed because it's not an official version. We only allow officially released versions on the leaderboards. WVC 1.0 is a hack. Oh nice, the double kill and nothing. I need at least one heart here. Are you serious? Well... Oh no, oh no. Dude. Okay. Well, I guess I'm resetting again. Did I save with the... Are those hearts a permanent flag? I think they are. They are a permanent flag. I mean, it's not like run end or anything, it's just really annoying now. I didn't... Wait, did I die or did I reset? I reset, I didn't leave the block pushed. Yeah. Gotta push the block again. I should have just taken the death so that the block would stay pushed. Oh wait, no, the hearts are back. Okay, it's not that big of a deal then. Yeah, I guess they're just a temp flag. Okay, one heart. Alright, that was actually fast. Alright, so I need full health, so I need to go back down here and grab the hearts. This time I don't care if they drop any, because I can just grab these. I think the reset Grease Punky. Keys do not count. Alright, here we go. The fun part. I still have not gotten this first try in a run yet. That was kind of long for the turn, don't want to risk it. Uh-oh, okay. Dude? Okay, that guy was not behaving. Check YouTube. That's +3, which means I'm already on +1, so wait, is that +3 or +2? It might be +2. I think it's +1 from here. This is gonna be... I'm like 50-50 on this, I'm kind of unsure. We'll see. It is not cheating to watch your own run back. There is no rule against it. And no one would ever be able to know anyway. That's a frame weight. That's early. Won't work. Rip. It was a +3, I didn't trust. Thanks, Resub Rose. Thanks, the resub Salbo. Thanks, the resub Joey Messy Pants. Thanks for the good luck's meringue roll. Thanks, first time chatter. No, I don't trust the timer strat regardless. Even if I knew the exact number of pauses every time, it feels like it's just overcomplicating things way too much regardless. No, the block is not a permanent flag, it's a temp flag. The game is a bit weird with what it considers temp and permanent. Alright, this is definitely early. Come on. Okay, it doesn't really matter because I'm sure it's early. Okay, that is definitely +3. No doubt in my mind. Easy. Second try again. 4 runs in a row, that's been second try. Yeah, I just need a warm-up. Dude. Link throwing the boomerang the complete opposite direction might be one of my most hated things in this game. Up there with the vine thing. Okay. That's kind of awkward. I really don't want to risk accidentally wasting the chew. If I had no other major mistakes, would I accept a run with second try fire-uppies? Honestly, that's kind of the trick that I really would want first try in a run. I mean, I might have to. But it would be really nice if I could get a run with first try fire-uppies. Don't jump off. A stream where I teach people glitches. That could be cool, yeah. Dude, okay. Thought I was gonna fall. Would it be like, are you more suggesting like a general tutorial stream or like coaching one specific person or something? I saved 3 seconds. Coaching one specific person off the street. That would be great. I would love to coach a random person who's never even touched OOT. But yeah, I think a general tutorial stream, well, I think that'd be better as a video rather than a stream. But yeah, something like that could be cool. Is the big archipelago going to be no logic? No, the big archipelago that I was talking about, that would for sure be with logic. Oh, here's... Alright, new thing. I showed this off before runs today, but I found a new trick that solves all my problems I was complaining about last stream. About time of day stuff. You can just West escape with hammer. And it's relatively easy too. It's exactly 18 speed, yeah. It's full head speed. Thanks, resub, Leroy. I should have found it earlier, honestly. I don't know why I wasn't looking into it before. It's kind of obvious in hindsight. You can mix logic with archipelago, but it's kind of risky because you know, I have to wait anyway. Well, not guaranteed. Probably. Yeah, so you can mix logic, yeah, like you can have one person do no logic and one person do logic in Archipelago, but it's risky because one person doing no logic kind of could throw off everything else. It's not recommended. Alright, can I get owl skip? Easy. Alright, so the thing about this is that because it's a lot faster on time of day, I actually do have to wait here. So this actually kind of eats into the amount of time it saves. I mean, it's still faster overall, but optimally not as fast as it could be because of waiting. Well, there's not really a reason to save before the chew pull, because if I fail it, I have to go all the way back anyway. There's not really anything I accomplished in between. Well, I guess watching Hyrule Castle intro cutscene. Or I guess time of day. Well, no, actually, time of day would be bad to save, because then it'd be nighttime. Then I'd have to wait until daytime to enter castle. So yeah. Time of day passes while talking to the owl when the text box is not up. It's specifically text boxes that freeze time. No, you can't save in Temple of Time. It doesn't restart you at Temple of Time as child. Does that all has fast text? I think it's like medium text speed. I think like first few text boxes are slow and then a fast one at the end. Or like halfway through you can speed it up. You only save time with the skip if you 2-pause? Is it really that little time save? There's no way. No, it can't possibly be that little time save. What if I go before going to Zelda? So meeting Zelda and learning Zelda's Lullaby actually removes Mido. So if I did Goma first, I'd have to do Mido skip, which actually, I was actually looking into Mido skip with Hammer yesterday. And I found an easy setup with that Hammer West, and that's actually what led me to realize, oh wait, I can do Hammer West just exiting Kokiri, and that's just better. But yeah, it just makes going to Deku faster, because Mido's not there. And you might think, it would be faster to move Zelda to the end of Child, so like I do Jabu and Deku before Zelda. And that's what I was thinking, that's why I was messing with Mido skip, but actually, it turns out that using the Cuckoo to enter Zora's Domain as Child without Lullaby is so slow. It's actually faster to do 2 trips to market, with 1 trip going to Zelda first, and then 2nd trip after you're actually done with everything to go adult. So it's actually not even faster to combine going adult with right after meeting Zelda, just because Cuckoo entry to Zora's Domain is so slow. Well, technically it's like even, but even while being harder and yeah. Because the thing is, the big problem with it is that after you beat Jabu, it sets time of day to noon. So then it says time of day to noon, and then you need to go to castle. But you'll almost never make it to castle before night. You'll almost never make it to Zelda before nighttime if you're starting at Zora's Fountain at noon. Like, I even considered going to Lake Hylia and riding the owl and seeing if that gave me enough daytime, but even that... I think it might technically be possible, but it'd be very hard. Can you hover over CAC fence to get DMT? Do you mean in a specific context? I mean, yeah, you can hover over CAC fence. But do you mean like for a specific run? Alright, now back to Deku. Oh, I forgot to put Boomerang on the save. Oh well. Finally going to Deku Tree an hour in. Don't say no. I didn't. I did not say no. I am brave enough to enter the Deku Tree. Spent an hour getting Sword and Shield. Yeah, about that, actually. I have neither the sword nor the shield. Do I think I got sub 4 soon? Is 3 hours soon? Wait, no, less than 3 hours. I think if I time a hammer jump slash there perfectly, I can get a Wes over here. Or I guess it'd just be a super swim. Low percent SRM but run be interesting. Kind of like regular low percent. Just gets 2 items. I think it's shield and Bombchus. It does the I need to equip Boomerang here. It does Dynapoly Wrong Warp, so the same trick that Defeat Ganon no SRM does. Oh, I think it's... I forget how it's different. But yeah, it's basically just slightly modified Defeat Ganon no SRM, I think. If you open any chest that has bombs without a bomb bag, you just get 5 rupees. Same with any other like capacity ammo chest, like any chest with arrows without a bow gives you 5 arrows or 5 rupees. Junus Lippo, thanks for the membership. Shout out to the GOAT, the legend, Sean the Mean Bean. Cool. Boomerang hurts Goma. So the thing about Goma is that while she's on the floor, the only things that'll stun her is Nuts and Slingshot, but when she's on the ceiling, basically any weapon will knock her down. Even sword. But yeah, bow would work, hookshot works. Almost anything on the ceiling. It's specifically limited when she's on the ground. Yep, slash extension works, and yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, choose work. There was an old low percent run, like regular low percent, pre-SRM I think, that actually did it. Oh, dude, I actually almost got it. I was practicing, item... what's the actual name for the trick? Item swap, owl skip. I was like two swaps away from actually getting it there. Forgot to equip Ocarina. You know what? If I didn't equip Ocarina, I might as well buff right here. Dude. This is slower at this point. Oh my god. Well, that was pointless. One player ship I can't pause buffer. It is not because of ship. I can never pause buffer on N64. My pause buffering is just as bad as it was before playing ship. What? Bad, I should not be losing time on that split. Oh, dude, no. Or no, why'd I bother doing it? I need to get better at my equips in this run. I mean, I don't exactly equip a whole lot in this run, for obvious reasons, but I still always suck at that. I'm actually not sure if the Beery jump here is possible with Hammer. It didn't look like it to me, because I'm pretty sure Hammer jump slash doesn't cancel the same way as with Sword. Possible we would need a new setup. Okay. Don't bother. Don't bother with a new setup, please. Let's leave it a mystery. Okay, the 3 jump slash method of swords only. Okay, yeah. That's particularly what I was thinking about. I should delay my boomerang for there. No, see, I don't want the boomerang to double hit there and make Baronade go back into the ground. Dude, seriously? I hate this Baronade fight. Oh, stay there. This is gonna be annoying. I'm gonna be able to get one here. Dude, stop. Come over here. Fine. Don't know. I need to be over here. Okay. Oh, this is kind of far away. Just come over here. This fight's always annoying. I want to find like a true strat where I'm not just kind of winging it every time, but I just don't know how. It's so weird to... I don't know, just a really weird fight. Still saving good time. But I can definitely best that split by like a minute by just having an actual good fight. Hey Link, thanks. You can kind of influence his position. You can influence the position at the start of the last phase and anytime he goes underground. So theoretically, like, if I do everything in between those things well, then I can manipulate it. Like, if I get the hit, if I start this 4th phase right, and I also have a specific plan, for each individual hit, like when Baronet goes underground after 2 hits, then theoretically I could manipulate everything, but shortly after Baronet's been running for a bit, then it starts to get chaotic and harder to predict. Oh yeah, the Zelda game show. Yeah, I should mention that. Guys, tomorrow I'm gonna be on Captain Domo's channel. He does like these game shows with the streamers and stuff. We're doing a Zelda trivia game show. Should be fun. It's gonna be for OOT and Breath of the Wild specifically. Yeah, Domo's a cool guy. I've met him at a few events recently. He's pretty cool. Lore trivia or glitches? I don't know. Probably more on the lore side, but we'll see. I'm sure there's gonna be speed. Like, it's all speedrunners. It's me, Point Pro, and Adef. So I'm sure the questions will be tailored towards us or against us. I don't know. Yeah, tune in and find out. Yeah, I'll tweet about it again, too. I retweeted the initial announcement tweet. I'll tweet about it again before it happens. It's tomorrow at noon my time, I think. So, like, a little bit earlier than my usual start. Oh yeah, I also worked on a Hammer West here. It's possible, but I couldn't get a good setup. I think it's 11 PST. Goal time is a run without huge major mistakes, which is probably going to be like 3:30-ish. You didn't have to wait. That one I would never wait on. Because that one, after Jabu sets time of day to noon. There's no way I don't make it from noon to market. It's the one earlier in the run. Although now, with my new trick, the one earlier in the run is not actually going to be a problem either. No, Kakarot setup does not work with Hammer, because, so for Hammer West, you need to hit it, I think, within 2 frames of hitting the water. Or, like, it needs to hit the wall within 2 frames of Link hitting the water. And the Cac West setup hits the wall earlier on in the jump. So you lose all your speed by the time you hit the water. If it even works, I don't actually know if that setup, like, I don't even know if it hits the wall properly, because the hitbox is different too. I know I tried it and it didn't work. I forgot which reason it didn't work, but yeah, point is, no, cannot just copy the setups. The stream tomorrow is gonna be on Captain Domo's channel. I think, here. I think that's it. Hopefully I'm not shouting out some random that is the wrong channel. Is that right? Surely I did the right shout out. Okay, yeah, that's it. So yeah, be there tomorrow. Again, I'll also tweet about it. Will we get a Discord ping for it too? You think I ever do Discord pings? It'd probably be a good idea. Someone else should do it. Or I should do it. I'm just gonna be on a Zelda game show on Captain Domo's channel tomorrow. You can do the ping? Okay. I do know how to ping on Discord. I respectfully do not at everyone all the time. Totally because out of respect and not because of laziness or just don't want to. At everyone, hi. I am doing this category because I think it's fun. Smiley face. I always sound like I'm having fun. That's because I am. I have so much fun on stream. I think the reset of Katrina is a human. Something, something, we're so back, dude, we're so back. I think the membership, Reek Bane. If a game studio reached out and asked me to voice a love interest in a dating sim, would I do it? I don't know. I feel like it might not, turn out that well. I do not think I have the greatest voice acting skills. That is oddly specific. Reekbane, do you happen to be a game dev? By any chance? Yeah, and for how much? Alright, we're going to the horsies. It's time. Dude, I love the horse emoji. Why is the horse emoji so funny? I don't know what it is, but the horse emoji just looks so funny to me. If that horse runs into me... Okay, I think he missed me. That was really close, though. Come on. We're out. Are there any glitches that involve Adult Link holding chickens? You can do itemless stealing Epona with a Cuckoo there. It's really precise. But you can use a Cuckoo to get out of bounds and steal Epona. I'm late. We're in. My opinion on the upcoming Zelda movie is that I have zero faith in it and it's probably gonna be bad. And I will watch it out of obligation. Hey, Juke, thanks. Officially cancer-free today. Nice, congrats. Huge W. I hope that didn't matter. I don't think it did. Okay. That was actually pretty fast. Nice backflip dodge. That was kind of sick. I don't think I would have dodged with a roll. Thanks for gifting a sub, Strictly Business. I'm second monitor content? Wow. How's the tab count today? I still have a bunch of video tabs that I should close soon. It's not that bad. Although I have to admit, my tab hoarding has gotten slightly worse. I'm not that much of a tab hoarder, but I am worse than I used to be. Used to be a single digit number of tabs. Now I'm at like 15-ish that I usually have. A 100. Okay, I never get as bad as 100. 15 and growing. Finally showing aging. The true sign of aging, tab hoarding. Five. Okay, 5 is like nothing. I need more than 5 at least, because I need Twitter, I need Twitch, I need YouTube. Like those are like absolute requirements to just always have open. And like multiple for both, because I want my following page on Twitch and my dashboard, and then YouTube same. I want like main page and also channel dashboard. See, I need more than you plebs, because I'm a content creator on multiple platforms and I need to keep tabs on them. So I have a good reason to have a lot of tabs open. At least some of them. Not all of them. You actually like being called a content creator. It's better than influencer. I mean, content creator is fine, I guess. It's inoffensive. Influencer derogatory. Yes, influencer is a very derogatory term. Oh, that almost failed. That was kind of sketch. Are people who do esports considered athletes? Sometimes yes. I know that some esports players like would get visas under athlete visas. So yeah. And then even just like verbally, they're definitely called athletes like by esports orgs and stuff. I'm your favorite anime magical girl. Thank you. That means so much to me. Oh, good split. Oh, I want to try something here. Does this work? Does this work? That works. That might be good, actually. You read the worst messages, man. Maybe I just read the funny ones. Dude, that rock. I was backwalking perfectly into the rock so that I wouldn't move. Stop missing the wall. It's free engagement, exactly. Now watch Dry clip it for YouTube Shorts and it gets 20k views. Dude, for some reason, the short uploaded a few days ago about the fish in the Saria cutscene popped off for no reason. How many does that have right now? 58,000 for no reason. From like 2 days ago. Yeah, I guess because, yeah, it's something that most people don't know about, and I guess it's a funny glitch. People like the funnies. DC... WW is wrong warp. Wrong warp from Dodongo's Cavern. Oh, you watched it 50k times. Thanks, Ray. Does that make my dopamine go off? Oh, you bet. I get so much dopamine from every YouTube view. I need it. YouTube notified you and you were like, what am I doing at 6 AM? You know the videos are scheduled, right? Also, I don't do the scheduling, Dry does. Dry does everything. Shorts and videos are all Dry, I only do the streams. I'll upload like one thing every several months. But yeah, YouTube videos almost never go out. Like, if a YouTube video is uploaded, it's almost never that the person literally just uploaded it. Uh-oh. This is gonna be tight. Thanks for the resub, Swedish Chef. I hate pausing on the same frame 8 times in a row. Infuriating. Just don't do it. Yeah, just be better at pause buffering. Come on. Don't give me hearts? Okay, good. How about no pause? Yeah, I should just do everything in this run unbuffered. Do I hate Flare Dancer? No. I like Flare Dancer. Flare Dancer's kind of cool. The one thing I do hate about Flare Dancer is that the fight is long. Actually, I don't know. In some ways I find Flare Dancer interesting. In some ways it's kind of a long, boring fight. There's a lot of waiting. He's just a little guy. He's not that little. He's like twice my height. Then you're even littler. Wow, are you calling me short? Short king. 5'11" versus 6 foot. For the idea behind the fight, it goes pretty fast. Yeah, I can agree with that. Like, it doesn't... It's a bit slow by speedrun standards, but it doesn't drag on too long. No way I'm getting that. Oh. That was so fast I didn't even think to react to it. Okay, well, not getting a 3 cycle. But that's okay. I'll never get a 3 cycle here anyway. We'll check out the lava here. Uh-oh. 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 Scary. These rocks are the most terrifying thing to fight. Especially when they're near Volvagia. Dude, what am I supposed to do there? The rocks were right there. Is PB still doable? I still have like 30 minutes I can save. PB is nowhere near being gone. This is a minor time loss relative to how much I can still save. No, 330 is easily possible. 320 is when it gets more like, oh, that's gonna be a hard time to get. 330 should just be okay. Don't make huge mistakes. No way I'm making that. Oh, okay, no 3-cycle again. Never do. Are you serious? That's crazy. He edge guarded me. The coverage, option coverage. You need to stun Vol with the hammer to hit him. It's kind of hard to do that when he's flying around and rocks are dropping everywhere. And I literally can't get hit. Just use FD, I wish. Okay, got one hit. I can actually get a 3-cycle. But I need 2 more, which is hard. Nope, no way. Not happening. Yeah, it's like no hit rando, exactly. Alright, one more phase. Let's take another look at the lava again. Nice, quick phase. Alright, easy fight. So fast. Alright, now that the boss is dead. Oh no. Well, that's unfortunate. Psych. The joke is that I did want to die. It was a prank, bro. Yeah, I had my health low for that reason specifically, so I could have a quick death afterwards. Alright, time to go visit the horsies again. That's not funny the first time you got a heart attack. I'm sorry. I just like to do a little trolling. You got trolled. That's late. Gotta restart. Oh. This music is terrible, excuse me? This music is wonderful, this is a masterpiece. Not a true Keikona. Nope, that's not it. One more. This is potentially dead. Come on. Okay, not that bad. The item that got cut from last time I did Lips and MST was... It's actually two. We replaced Deku Sticks and Bottle with Ocarina. So it's a 2-for-1 trade. And the reason the horse push works is when you pause... So the horses actually have a bug with their head collider, which is when they pause, it duplicates them temporarily. And so if you are about to get pushed by a horse's head and then you pause, you'll actually get pushed twice, like twice the amount that you should be pushed. And if you keep pausing over and over, it'll keep growing. So I paused 19 times there, and the horse head pushes me 19 times farther than it's supposed to. There is a cap, which actually that is pretty close to the cap, or it might be the cap itself. So you can't just go arbitrarily far. It does not hurt the horse. No horses are harmed in the making of this run. If I do this run at a GDQ, can I make sure my couch wears the horse head masks? No. No, I don't think I will. The purpose is that it lets me use Ocarina anywhere. If you see my my regular items, Bombchus and Hammer are dimmed, but Ocarina is allowed. So this actually lets me use Ocarina anywhere, including boss rooms, which normally restrict it. And I need that because Ocarina is how I can wrong warp. Got it. Well, one more part. Okay. Now I got it. What's going on is the trick with the horse let me use Ocarina in boss rooms. Ocarina in boss rooms lets me use Ocarina on the edge of the blue warp, and if I die, that lets me gain control during the blue warp. And if I die at the right time, as the game is trying to start the cutscene where I get the Goron Ruby, then it wrong warps me to Gerudo Training Grounds. And this is useful for getting to Spirit Temple. Yeah, just some casual flying. Zero gravity on the ceiling. Gerudo Archery Gerudo, if I remember correctly, doesn't actually spawn until you get Gerudo card. Or, wait, is it Gerudo card or is it? No, she doesn't spawn unless you have a bow. I think she does catch you, yeah. Is this the right angle? Yeah. Yeah, okay, she does catch you. She doesn't spawn until you have a bow. That's it. Quiver, not bow. I'm sorry. I got my technicalities mixed up. Wait, no. No, it's definitely bow, not quiver. Because I definitely remember in rando, I would sometimes not have a bow, and I would dupe over, like, ice arrows or something to put a ball in bow slot, and that lets me play the game. No, it's definitely bow. Yeah, you're wrong. Okay, okay. You know you're wrong. Okay. Trying to gaslight me. Destroys chatter with facts and logic. Am I dropping frames again? I sure am. I love my ISP. This is gonna be awkward, actually. Dude, please, leave me alone. Sorry, guys. Here, you know what? You won't miss much here. Oh, oops. You won't miss much if I'm dropping frames here. I have to pause 42 times. 3, 4. $42. Yeah, so every pause there extends the sword's hitbox a little bit. And doing it enough, it reaches the ceiling. And yeah, for someone that asks, why don't I use a Bombchus? So this run is incredibly tight on Bombchus. Bombchus would be a lot faster, but I have very few spare Bombchus in this run. There's basically only one Bombchu that could realistically be switched for that switch, which would be like probably about equivalent time. I use one Bombchu for collapse skip at the end, and that saves about 2 minutes, and then that slash extension is also about 2 minutes. So that's like, realistically, I could do that, but I think it helps a lot more using it at a collapse skip. Just buy more at Carpet Guy. For anyone thinking that might be a legit suggestion, I cannot buy more at Carpet Guy because he sells them for 200 rupees, and I am too poor. Need a bigger wallet. Nice backflip. Just get a job, but then it wouldn't be low percent. Part of low percent is not having a job. A job counts as an extra item. I was hoping I could do a quick, like, mid-air jump slash to quick there without manually setting it up. That room's always scary, because if I fail to kill the last Anubis as I'm falling in the pit, I have to reset, because I need that shoe to blow up the Beamos. I can't afford to waste it. Alright, we finally have a shield, 2 hours in. Yeah, low percent means getting the fewest number of items possible. MST is Medallions, Stones, Trials. So all the dungeons plus Ganon's Castle Trials. Oh no. I want to kill this guy first. This guy ruins everything if he is attacking me during this. Is that... I can't tell if that's the right frame or not. That was a frame early. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Huh? I'll take it. I will not complain. Yeah, for someone that asked how I didn't die to the Iron Knuckle, so it wasn't the Iron Knuckle that hit me, it was actually the particles from the throne being destroyed. Those actually do have a hitbox, and they do a quarter heart damage. I did mess around with Slash Extension. I think it's like a minute. It's like 35 pauses or something. Somewhere in the 30s, I forgot. I did consider it, but I decided I need to just get good. That was a slow, little close jump. I'm usually better at it. Oh, also, I finally figured out the inconsistency for this trick. So this should not be inconsistent now. Like when I do the side hop and then fall for no reason. There we go. Okay, yeah, but the inconsistency was... There's the one part where I do 2 ESS turns, and then side hop left, and then sometimes I was falling. And I realized it's because of shielding. Like, if you shield... Okay, so... A lot of the time you'll see me shield when I'm doing setups, and that's because shielding usually prevents you from moving a little bit. Like if you are a frame late on pressing A or something. But on slopes, it's weirder, and sometimes it can actually make you move extra if you're a frame late. And so holding shield was actually the problem there. I'd want to not hold shield, and then I'll never get moved a bit extra and then fall off. Thanks for the resub, Casually Dead. Thanks, Churro. Nice. Yeah, the time difference between this and regular MST is quite a lot. Crazy how it's almost more than double the time, really. Dude, are you gonna be stupid? Okay, not that stupid. Am I 9 minutes ahead? Is my last PB that bad? Yes. Also, 9 minutes ahead is not that much. Mistakes in this run are like every mistake is like several minutes lost. This run is very punishing. Go below 100% at Noah's run. Yeah, for sure. This run can go probably like 330, 320 is what I'm guessing. Well below under Noah's run. My low tide was sub 3, 257. And that can probably go even lower too. Okay. Alright, we're done with Spirit. How many minutes of this run is cutscene? I think I estimated yesterday like 40, 45-ish minutes, which Sounds like a lot. It's actually a relatively low percentage compared to most OOT runs. But that's mainly because a lot of the gameplay is so slow. Because we do have to watch a lot more cutscenes, because we can't afford to do cutscene skips. But it's also not that much. Like, we do still skip a handful. And the cutscenes are generally spread out well. Yeah, you just can't do a lot of cutscene skips because of restrictions. Is that? Okay, good. For a second, my angle looked off. I was wondering if I would go out of bounds. Has the speedrunning community come up with different types of runs? Well, when it comes to rules and stuff, we have community votes. Most of the categories are either like historical or come naturally. Like MST is super old. It was basically the original all dungeons. It was kind of just like we used to just have any percent and 100%, and people were like, well, any percent is starting to skip a lot of stuff. And this was like back when any percent skipped 3 dungeons, not everything. And so we were like, oh, let's have a category that, you know, has to at least do all the dungeons. And that's how MST came out. And low percent stuff has always been around. Low percent was actually a pretty common thing back in the like SDA days. Speed Demos Archive, the original speedrun site. So low percent has been a thing for many games for a long time. Come on, dude. No, I actually never submitted anything to SDA. The thing about SDA, and especially with me trying to submit something there, is that they take a really long time, or at least used to take a really long time between submission and actually putting it up on the site. And so, like, I always wanted to submit something to SDA, But when I actually started speedrunning and like getting runs that were good enough to submit, I was like, wait, I can beat this run. Wait, I can beat this run. And so I would put off submitting. And that's honestly what happened to most speedrunners that used to use SDAs. Like, the pace of speedrunning increased. The pace as in, like, of improvements of speedruns started increasing. And so it used to be that SDA taking 3 to 4 months to put up your videos wasn't that big of a deal. Or like, I mean, we always thought it was kind of slow, but it wasn't too big of a deal because people usually like got a run and then submitted it and then they were just done. But then people started improving much more. People started not just like getting one decent run and quitting. And so the several months between submitting and the run going up was just getting too much, and that's why a lot of people stopped submitting to SDA. Yeah, the chest is needed. When I do the mega flip there, the chest actually pushes Link up and gives me extra height, and that is actually needed in order to clip. You can clip without it with a triple slash clip, but that needs hookshot and hover boots. Well, I guess you could do it with bow, but also still needs hover boots. Yeah, it was also, segmented runs was also partially a reason, because segmented runs were much more common on SDA. Segmented run is when, like, you do a portion of a run and save, and, you know, like, it's between saves, so, like, say I would start the game and then I would save in Deku Tree, and that would be segment 1, and then segment 2 I would beat Deku Tree and then save after Deku Tree, and that'd be segment 2. And those used to be a lot more common on SDA. But because of streaming, when people started streaming speedruns, it felt weird to stream segmented runs, and also streaming kind of encouraged single segment runs more often. And so segmented runs kind of died down mostly because of streaming. Yeah, we've learned a lot from OOT being decompiled. It's not, we don't so much find glitches like directly by looking at source code or anything. But now understanding what's going on with glitches is so much easier. Like, it used to be a glitch is found, and we're like, dude, how does this glitch work? And then 2 things would happen. Either everyone shrugs, or a few of the people that actually know some technical stuff would look into it and maybe could figure it out, maybe not. But now with decomp, a weird glitch is found, and then we can just look at stuff in decomp and then figure out why shortly after. This is the weirdest randomizer I've seen. Haha. I get the joke. It's because you're implying that this is a randomizer when it is in fact not. That joke is very funny. What's the word? It, subverses expectations. K-style optimized OOT. That would actually be really cool. I've been following his videos on optimized optimized SM64, and it's super interesting, and I would love to see something like that with OOT. Although it almost definitely would break most glitches, but that would be very cool. Compared to old low percent MST, we skip Deku Sticks and Bottle and replace it with Ocarina. If we asked AI who the godfather of OOT speedrunning is, who would they say? You don't have to ask AI for that. I don't think they would give you a very good answer. But probably Kazooie is probably the best answer. He did like the first significant glitch speedrun. He found Shadow Early and Coco Jump, which are the things that allowed us to skip Forest Fire and Water Temple, which is like the first huge break, and did the first big glitch speedrun. And also found Reverse Bottle Adventure and Dot Skip. He literally found like 3 or 4 of the biggest glitches in the game and did one of the most influential early speedruns. So I would definitely give it to Kazooie. Yeah, see, AI does not always give you the best answers. Is Kazooie even active still? I think he pops in like once every few years. I think the last time I saw him was like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Ackright found Levi. Yeah, Ackright's also up there. Dude, Ackright watched my All Dungeons run and posted a comment. I was like, dude, that's so cool he's still around. He's still there. What about me? What I say I've found? I've definitely found stuff, but I haven't found like a huge amount. I found lots of strats. I haven't found too many glitches themselves, mostly applications of glitches. I mean, I have found some. But yeah, I found some, but I'm not like, you know, one of the most finding people. I mean, I guess if we only counted strats, like speedrun strats specifically, I probably am up there with like finding a very significant amount. But that's also mainly because I run longer categories. So I have more strats to find. Yeah, like Hundo, for several years, like a large number of strats in Hundo were only. Do you ever get stuck in speedrun mode for casual playthroughs? No, like, so I think about speedrun strats in a casual playthrough, but I don't get stuck in a speedrun mode. Like, I'm not, oh, I need to finish this fast. Like, I will take my time. I will play normal, casually, playing a game for the first time. But I will think about speedrun strats. I will think like, I wonder if you could glitch here, or I wonder if this would be a fast strat, or something like that. But I won't actually be like, okay, I need to be fast, I need to optimize everything. But will I read? If I'm not streaming, yes. Alright, surely I will save 20 minutes this time, also split. If I actually get this first try, I can save 20 minutes. Thanks for resub, Corey. Dude, did you guys see that black flash? That was the game, right? That wasn't a capture card. I think that was a texture in-game. Blocking the camera. Okay, yeah, I think there was some random black texture just completely obscured the camera. And I thought it was my retro tank for a second or something. Yeah, this is version 1.0. It's needed for a trick in Ganon's castle later. Alright, good spawn first try. Hit me, please. I hope that was fast enough. I think it should be fine. Thanks, reset, Epic Monster. Don't hit me? Okay. So that horse trick was to be able to use Ocarina anywhere. If you look at my items, Bombchus and Hammer are unusable, but Ocarina is. And it lets me use Ocarina anywhere, including in boss rooms, which I normally can't. And Ocarina in boss rooms is going to let me wrong warp. When I stop at 2 plus 9/16ths, I guess that would work. I'm just used to stopping at 1 and 9/16ths, but I guess I could do that. Oh yeah, that is a nice rupee count. Nice. One pause. Alright, should be good. Looks all good. Alright. Easy 20-minute time save. Thanks, Reset Glacier on the iciest. Thanks, Occupied Ocelot. Yeah, only 31 minutes ahead. I could still be so much more ahead. Dude, look at the difference between best possible time and sum of best. Even with 31 minutes ahead, I've still made 14 minutes of mistakes. To a non-optimized sum of best. Like, my sum of best can definitely go down another 20 minutes. Why would I speedrun if I didn't speedrun OOT? I was gonna say Majora's Mask, but honestly probably not. I don't think I could stick running Majora's Mask for years and years as a first cycle. I don't know. Maybe, probably like Metroid Prime or something. Uh-oh. Scary nut. TP. Could I run TP for years? Maybe. I mean, TP is a fairly good speed game, even if its any percent isn't super fast. No, I never ran Prime Remastered. I did play it when it came out. It was a very good remaster. I don't know, it's hard to think of any other game that has the versatility of speedrunning that OOT does without any, like, annoying things about it. I mean, obviously OOT has annoying things, but less than many other games. Also, it needed to be a game that has a good practice tool. Like, nothing compares to OOT's GZ. Don't fall off. Wind Waker. Wind Waker's cool, but it looks so annoying. Super Metroid's really cool, yeah. Super Metroid is, I guess, a candidate. Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I did enjoy running Tears of the Kingdom for a while. But got annoying. Tears of the Kingdom cutscenes. Tears of the Kingdom kind of has similar problems to MM. Cutscenes equivalent of first cycle. I think the reset month starts. Silk Song? I haven't even played Silk Song. I know, I'll play it soon, TM. I did play Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's good, but I don't know if I'd want to speedrun it. Dude! I have to reset. Or wait, can I clip out of here? No. That's a reset. Very cool. Night Rain speedruns. But I mean, you're waiting half the time. Actually, I forgot there was a Night Rain speedrun at GDQ I meant to watch. Is it actually... It looks like it's just... You beat the bosses fast, but I mean, other than that, you're just kind of waiting, right? It's not good? Okay. Actually, maybe Souls game speedruns, because Elden Ring runs look cool. I've briefly seen some Dark Souls runs, they look cool. They're not too long, they have a lot of tech. There's another reset. I am angry after that fall. I'm no longer 30 minutes ahead, rip. Alright, I will not fall this time. Dude. Good lag. Alright, no nut. Kinda surprised this only lost 4 minutes. I expected more. Honestly, probably was closer to 5, and I just don't have a good best. Yeah, those wall collision checks or something. It's always November in this category, yep. How nervous am I when speedrunning at AGDQ or Fast 52? Not very, because the thing is, when I submit something to a speedrun event, I only submit something if I'm very confident in what I'm running. And so, yeah, because of that, usually not very, and also I've done it a lot at this point. Seeing my Hundo runs GDQs. I mean, I do go in there with confidence. Doesn't mean it always results in a good run. At the end of the run, I have 22 items. Must feel different speedrunning in front of a live audience. Honestly, not that much. Like, for the first few minutes, kind of, and then I get into a rhythm, and then it's just like I'm doing a regular old run. Because the thing is, you're facing away from the audience. You're not directly seeing the audience. I'm just seeing a monitor and lots and lots and lots of cables. A lot of cables. Wait, did I say 22? I meant 21 if I said 22. Why did I say 22? How many paid chatters are in the Fast 52 audience? Well, actually, you do have to pay to get into Fast 52. Like, if you're not a runner, you do have to pay to get in. So, quite a few, actually. Definitely were people that paid to get in. That's the majority of people there. Well, I don't know about the majority. I don't know about the number of runners compared to people that pay to get in. I will not sneak anyone in. If someone submitted the 22 item MST when they did the 21 item route and then bought beans, would it be accepted? I mean, I guess. That's 22 items. You'll sneak me into ESA if I sneak you into Fast 53. I mean, sure, if you wanna pay for a cross-continental plane trip and then skip out on like a $50 entry, I'll see what I can do to sneak you in. Do I go with an entourage to events? I do not. I go solo, and then I might meet a few friends there. I do not have bodyguards. Maybe I should get some. What if MM runners start throwing eggs at me? I don't think MM runners will throw eggs at me. I think MM runners generally like me. They just keep telling me to come back to MM. Generally, oh, there's a few MM runners that despise me. You know. It happens when you're in this business. No, there's no beef between the speedrunning communities. I'm joking. I always forget to equip Ocarina. Just do it now. On the bow save warp, I need to equip bow and Ocarina there. I don't need shoes for a while after that. That might actually be the first time I unequip shoes in the run. I did not fix my CRT. I'm on monitor. I'm over CRTs. And honestly, I'm pretty happy with how I was able to set up my RetroTink. I think at this point, I might even say I prefer monitor. I think if I get a 240Hz OLED and it's as good as I hear, then I probably will just straight out say monitor better than CRT. Oops, that was bad. Does monitor make fire jump easier? Marginally. It doesn't help the way it did on BC for Jobby Wrong Warp. There's only so much monitor can do. I will say, I did not think I could get it to look this good. Like, I'm actually pretty surprised at how well it looks for me right now on monitor. Even blown up to a 27-inch screen. Because I have it out at outputting at 1440, 120 hertz. And you would think that 1440 wouldn't make that much of a difference from like even 720, but it actually does. And it actually, I think it's because of the scan lines. Like I think something more pixel density for scan lines to help or something like that. I don't know. But it actually looks pretty good. What? I don't know why I got a short jump there. That short jump is really rare too. I don't even know why that happens. Could never figure it out in testing. slow, but it works. Do I think I can do an 80% run while holding my breath? I mean, people can hold their breath for like 4 minutes, right? That's not that crazy. I mean, I can't. I am not good at holding my breath. I can probably hold it for like 30 seconds max. 4 minutes is insane. I mean, I'm talking about like professional divers or something. Isn't the record like, I don't know, 20 something minutes? 25? I mean, when I say 4 minutes, I don't mean like an average person. I mean like someone who has practiced it significantly. Am I wrong? Am I remembering this right? Or am I crazy? That like divers can hold it for really long. "14 minutes without oxygen, 22 without." Okay, yeah, then yeah, you could totally. I mean, you know, it'd need a special kind of person to want to do any percent no breathing. Crazy category. But I mean, if someone wanted to do any percent no breathing, it should theoretically be doable. New category extension dropped. Oh, nice split. Rip. Whatever. You know what? I'm just making the Enter Ganon's Castle split meaningful. Because that's what's kind of pointless. No, I'm not that interested in doing blindfold runs. Breath of the Wild taken on a single breath. Now that would be a crazy run. Breath of the Wild, no breathing. I think it'd need to be a bit faster to realistically do it. Maybe one breath. Breath of the Wild, one breath. Dude, the clickbait YouTube video of that would go so hard. Can you beat Breath of the Wild without breathing? Alright, surely Ganon's castle will go better this time. And I will remember to save periodically. Yeah, we don't have the resources for cutscene skips. One is you need to do Ocarina items on the edge of the blue warp. Normally it's done with bottles, which we skip. We can do it with Ocarina, but it requires a horse push, which takes several minutes to set up. And so, yeah, that's not gonna help at all, unless we need a rung warp. And even if we could, we don't have the Bombchus for it, usually. Because Bombchus are so tight. So yeah, we just can't afford to do cutscene skips. We at least get the cutscene skips from rung warps. Because we do still need 3 rung warps. There's no dungeon we could do a cutscene skip, which we don't do with horses. Okay, so we couldn't even do it if we wanted. Nice. Oh, split, dude. I forgot to split anyway. Whatever. It is ZFG. There is no European pronunciation. Alright, new strat where I don't have to go all the way to Shadow Trial. I can do 31 reloads there instead of 18. But then I have to do a triple slash clip to clip out of here. Still saves a bit of time though. Saves like 5 or 6 seconds. Nice. No, I wanted to get hit. Streamer, please shield drop a chew while out of bounds. Oh, just for you? Okay. As a treat. For those who don't understand the joke, if you shield drop a Bombchus out of bounds on N64, the game crashes. Alright, I need to intentionally take 2 hits here. Cool, Wombat, thanks. Yeah, it's really cool seeing more people get into randomizers and speedruns and mods and stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff to do with these games. Save 20 seconds. Alright, this is the hard one. Or hardest, at least. Frame late. Is it faster to reset or just go reset up? Yeah, don't bother resetting. Just keep going. I didn't waste a chew yet. You know what sucks? Is that 1/16 is usually done with fire damage, but you can also do it with ice damage too. And you can do it with an ice trap. And I was messing with the idea of setting up 1/16 with an ice trap, and it'd be really funny and cool. But it's only a 75% chance that even if you do the inputs perfectly, it'll work properly because of some in-game global timer stuff. Like an internal frame counter. And it's stupid. If it wasn't for that, I'd be setting up 1/16 with an ice trap instead, and it'd be faster and easier and funnier. Alright, part 1 done. His death is guaranteed. Alright, this is the hard part. Alright, first try. I will save. I even have a routed in save. Watch this, watch this. I'm not gonna save right away. I routed where it is most optimal to save. Wait, did I forget to split? I did forget to split, wow. Dude, come on. Okay, I'm not gonna do this strat. I practiced. I gotta... I came up with a newer strat, but it's kind of risky. I shouldn't do it. Faster strat to get to that switch, I mean. Okay. Good shadow trial. Thanks for giving us a Ryuji. That one's not a split. My next split is finish all the trials. I only have an individual split for light and fire trial because they're hard. I don't need a split for these ones. Well, maybe I should have one for shadow too. Nah, I'm fine. Because the last two are quick and easy. What? How'd that miss? Camera? Dude, the camera hates me. That was stupid. Check out this light arrow. That looks like a regular arrow. You know, that's just because to unload the red ice, I have to load a bunch of extra light beams. Like, that's why I did the side hops thing. That was to load a bunch of extra stuff that would deload the red ice. And that also happens to deload the particle effect around the light arrows, but it's still considered a light arrow. I actually don't know if the quick text on these text boxes saves time. I'm doing it out of fear of I haven't timed it, and so I probably should just in case. I kind of do that for most quick text box, even though there's only one that I know of that actually saves time. In my head, I'm like, I must do this for everyone. Alright, this time I will split. Because this is actually where I need to split. There we go. You guys think I can get back up to minus 30? I'm not sure if that amount of magic is enough for 2 light arrows. I think I might be at a point where, like, if I fail one cycle Ganondorf, I'd have to jump down for magic, which would suck. But I mean, that would never happen. So I don't know why I'm even thinking about it. Yeah, I should have brought some blue potion. I don't know what I'm gonna do without blue potion. I feel so slow just rolling up the stairs. Imagine not hessing up the stairs. No, I can't do carpet hiss. No, there's no reason to save at this point. I have an extra chew, and I have one specific place I will use that chew. I have it all planned out. I should roll ESS up the stairs. Add like 2 minutes. I think 2 minutes is a generous estimate. I feel like it might be closer to like 5. Exactly 30 minutes. How satisfying. One split minus 29, one split minus 30 exactly. I'll make sure to only save the 2 minutes out of the 217 I can save here, to keep up the satisfying numbers. No, PB I didn't do collapse skip at all because I wasted the chew earlier. And I figured it was probably faster to accept the wasted chew and not do collapse skip than reset. This sort of visual cue, I just use Ganondorf's full animation almost ending, like right when his head is starting to come back up from the animation. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, I'm gonna fail it. Unless I kind of just... You know what? Okay, if I wing it here... Nope. I messed up the setup. I pulled the chew early. I'm supposed to pull it on a pause after the backflip. For some reason, muscle memory, I just pulled it mid-backflip. One try. I don't even have a proper setup for this. I have like... No, I'm not. I messed with setups, and I found like... technically setups and setups that almost worked, that are almost good, but not actually working. It's stupid, basically. The backup is Rock Hiss. No, I'm definitely not happy with this. I'll definitely run it more. Not a satisfying run. Not Uno Mas today. but I will do more runs of it soon. I'm ahead by 30 minutes by not making very large mistakes, because every mistake in this run is a very large mistake. And even then, I still made like 30 minutes of mistakes this run. Dude. I mean, sub 3 is technically possible. My low tad is barely sub 3, but that would be a bit ridiculous. Goal is probably going to be about 330, 320-ish. This for SGDQ? Absolutely not. I have considered submitting low percent all dungeons for GDQ. That run, I think, is better paced for an event. And a bit more realistic. Too much pausing in this one. Low percent all dungeons doesn't exactly have a lower ratio of pauses. There is still plenty of pausing in that run. No, it does the same number of horse pushes, actually. There's 3 horse pushes in both runs. Which actually, technically, they all do the same rung warps, too. It's just one is at the end of the run instead of early on. The Deku one. Deku rung warp is done at the end instead of first thing as adult. Technically, one of the horse pushes is optional. You mean DC? I mean, I guess DC is if you get Mirror Shield as child. Is that what you're saying? But I mean, that would be stupid. It wouldn't be faster, would it? Oh wait, Deku? How is Deku optional? Like, how are you getting Ganon's Castle Chews otherwise? I thought it'd be required in this just because of chew count. Oh, beat Shadow and Spirit. Do you not need Chews for either of those? I guess not yet. Wait, no, how are you doing Shadow without Chews? Oh, Spirit Chews is child. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. ISG? No ISG. ISG's slow. Not that there's really a fast option on N64, where I lose 25 seconds to lag in this fight. I was so tempted to jump slash, which would be such a bad idea. Alright, saving a little bit less than 30 minutes. Rip. Alright, we'll still save time nonetheless, but not even 30 minutes saved. Okay, but decent run, I guess. Still had some big mistakes. Had to reset and force twice. Still second try. Firewall jump. I didn't fail any wrong warps, at least. That's a big one. Still died to fire trial. So still lots of time to save. But yeah, if I could save like 15 more minutes, I think I'd be happy. I'll try to save about 15 more. Yeah, first try fire jump's gonna be so sick. Yeah, roughly 320. Somewhere in between 320, 330. But decent run, considering everything that has to be done in this run. Thanks for giving a sub, Ryuji. Thanks, guys. Do a run where every enemy is replaced with Goma. Unfortunately, this game can't really do those kinds of randomizers where it's like, oh, replace every enemy with a boss, because most of the bosses do not behave well outside of their boss arena. Goma definitely doesn't. Who does? I think Baronade is okay. Ganondorf is surprisingly okay. Volvagia actually kind of is. I don't think Bongo is. I'm pretty sure Bongo is bad without the drum. Bongo might be. No, KD is super bad. KD does not at all work outside of the boss arena. Volv actually has no reliance on the arena whatsoever. Volv's flying pattern is like its own little pattern, and the arena just kind of fits. The arena fits around Volv rather than Volv fitting around the arena. Yeah, KD has a specific path, and I'm pretty sure the path is like far out of bounds for most maps. I don't remember if Twin Robo... I'm pretty sure Twin Robo is not okay. Thanks for the sub, Nothavel. Leviathan backwards, is that it? Yeah. How do they misbehave? Either being far out of bounds or crashing or... yeah, usually one of those two. Or getting stuck somehow.